welcome back to our YouTube channel, the No Idea YouTube channel, where my brother, Adam, and I, we just love to hang out in the outdoors and share our passion with you. And tonight, we are coming to you with a special product review.
It's that time of year. It's the time of year when, you know, it's hot right now. It's really hot in Wisconsin. You know, it's 90s, and it's really difficult to think about sitting in a tree stand right now hunting, but you have to be doing it right now. So we're going to talk about, you know, it's that time of year when you start talking about your food plots, you're putting out your cameras, starting to track where the deer are, see their movements and all that kind of stuff.
So if you go to your local outdoor store right now, you get to the trail camera section and you get like inundated with so much that it's probably overwhelming. And when they first came out, it was really awesome, trail cameras, and you had to, you know, set your trail camera, go out probably every week or two to change batteries, do all that good stuff. But now, with the advent of the cellular camera, it is so awesome. You don't have to be going out where you're hunting. You don't have to constantly be checking your cameras because they're sent directly to your phone. However, Adam went out and he was looking at the prices of cellular cameras, and what'd you find?
Well, hey, right now at Scheels, they have the Spypoint Micro LTE on sale right now for $89.99.
$89.99.
So that's a cellular trail cam under $100.
Under
Boom, right
$100. Can you believe that? And actually the price point was what, $119, $129 or something
yeah,
like that?
I think it was $119.99.
So they are on sale right now. But can you imagine, because when I first got into setting up trail cameras and cellular trail cameras, they price point started at like $399, and then you had to go into AT&T or you had to go into your local cellular provider and you had to get a little SIM card and you had to put it in, you had to pay AT&T. It was crazy. But now everything is super simple. Now, you can still find them anywhere from $89.99 all the way up to $500. They're all over the price range. It's just a matter of what you want. So today, what we want to do is we want to share with you our experience with the Spypoint cellular trail camera. So with us, we have two. I'm going to start with the first one. My brother will share the second one. This, again, he said, like my brother said, is the Link Micro 4G. It's the LTE. It's super simple. This, however, does not do video. Just to let you know, this does not do video. It just does pictures. Pictures are 10 megapixels, and there is a shutter speed of about ½ a second. And the flash is about 80 feet. So this is a perfect one for all of you who are really, you know, you're on a budget, but you want to have that cellular camera. This is the one for you. Again, it's $89.99 at certain places right now. Now, here's the thing. It comes with this battery pack that simply opens up just like that. You stick it right in here and you're good to go, and you set it, and it's that simple. You want to use lithium batteries when you use this because they'll be longer lasting. Now here's the other thing. Cellular cameras say, hey, you don't have to go through your favorite hunting spot, you know, every other week. You know, with cellular camera, it's, you know, it's sent to your camera, so you don't have to disturb and you know, scare deer and all that good stuff and cast your scent around. However, you have to make sure that you set these so they transmit photos, not a whole lot. Because if you're transmitting photos every time it takes a picture, guess what? You're going to end up going out anyways every 2 weeks to change the batteries. So it's kind of a catch-22 with these. You have to be smart about them or else it kind of defeats the purpose. So that's one thing to take into consideration. And with this one also, I've noticed that when the temperature drops, especially here in Wisconsin, when you get into those cold evenings in October, the really cold evenings and days in November, and if you're like, you know, if you're hunting with a smoke pole in December, you know, you will go through batteries really quick with these because it gets so cold and it's pretty hard on the batteries. But we've had great success with these. And I would have to say our cabin up north, you know, is pretty, I don't know, desolate. It's in a pretty, I mean, there's not a whole lot of places up where we hunt.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yep. And we've had no issues with this and connecting cellularly.
Okay, so this is the Micro LTE S or whatever the model number S stands for solar. The solar part on it, the beautiful thing about this is obviously you don't have to deal with the battery packs. You don't have to deal with any of that. It has a solar right there. The camera itself is all the same with the exception of, what was it? It was a little bit quicker.
It's like a 0.4 flat or shutter speed. It's not,
It doesn't really equate to anything, but megapixels, flash, all that kind of stuff is all exactly the same. So it's a pretty sweet gig to not have to go out and change your batteries. Now, our experience with these, because we used this one we bought new last year, I believe. We put it in a few different places, and through trial and error, this has to be directly in the sun. If this isn't directly in the sun, you're getting all sorts of, one day I think the battery said 59%, and then the next day it was 79%, and then literally 8 hours later it was down to 30%. It just kind of fluctuates a whole lot. I mean, you still get months of battery life, honestly, with the solar part of it, but that's the big key there for us. Our cabin up north, up by Minong, Wisconsin, that's still a 2-hour drive for us. It's not very easy for us to get up there and just throw some batteries in. Again, cellular service on this has been awesome, even with the solar power to it. Never had issues with it. It's really, really nice as long as you have an area where you're tracking the deer that is in full sunlight most of the day, if not all the day.
And it comes with this really awesome rechargeable lithium-ion battery right here. So you charge this up before you, when you take it out of the package, charge it up, and then you go out, set your camera, and you can basically forget it. Now, one of their new things that they just released last year is called the Spypoint Celllink. And we're gonna use this one, and we'll have a review on this one later on in the season, but this is really cool. What this does is this takes practically any kind of non-cellular camera, and it turns it into a cellular camera. And this one is for $59.99. It's super simple. Now here's the cool thing. We're gonna go out and do this. I bought this in 2014, and this is the Moultrie A5 non-cellular camera. This is the big beast, the big dog, and many of you probably recognize this. I mean, it basically has the big C batteries. And what this does is you put this on a tree, you attach the Celllink right above it, right above this on the tree, and then this has an SD card adapter that you switch these two out, put the adapter into here, and it turns this camera into a cellular camera for $59.99. And I believe when I bought this in 2014, this was like a $40 camera. So imagine, you can have a cellular camera just simply with this $59.99 Celllink. Now again, we haven't used this, but we're gonna get out this season and we're gonna test this out, and we'll have an update on a product review with this Celllink Spypoint as well.
So, question for you then, Aaron. And
yeah,
maybe you said this and maybe I just wasn't paying attention, like I usually do when you talk. But so when I've Google searched some of the wireless or cellular cameras, they'll advertise as it's a Verizon camera or whatever. If you're a customer, if you're if you're in a hot zone for AT&T or Verizon, or say you're a Sprint customer and get terrible service, does it matter about these cameras? What
Nope.
towers do they use? Just the closest one or what?
Yep, this doesn't matter. They use the closest tower. You don't need to worry about, am I AT&T, am I Verizon, am I T-Mobile, whatever it is, these use whatever is the closest.
Okay, so tell me, we don't need a tower, we don't need a specific, you don't go into Verizon, right, and get a plan for this. We do this through the app, correct? And the app and all that kind of stuff has how to register it, plans, and all that kind of stuff. So talk us through that.
All right, so before with cellular, you had to go in, and every time your camera would take a picture, it would text you a message. So it looked like somebody's texting you. But now with SPYPOINT, you download SPYPOINT's app. It's super simple. When you buy a camera, it walks you through setting the camera up. Again, our dad, who's like 75 years old, was able to do it. It is super simple. And then what you do, it's as simple as opening up the app, putting in all your cameras that you have, and then just following through the app with like your photos. You can look through your photos. You can look through different species. If you got turkey, bear, you can do coyotes, and you can do deer. But here's the cool thing about deer. When you do species, you can just select the doe photos, or you can select photos of bucks as well. You can do full HD as well, or you can do, if you have that 12-pointer coming in or that really cool, crazy looking 8-pointer, you can have your favorites as well. It's super simple, and you can have a map of your trail cameras. If you have a property of 40 acres or 160 acres and you've got multiple cameras set around your property, we'll go through the plans really quick with you because this is the best part. This is what I love about SPYPOINT. We are budget minded. We're looking for something that's not going to break the bank. And so if you look here on the app, you have premium, which we typically do. It's unlimited photos for $15 a month. You have standard, which is $10 a month, which is 1,000 photos a month. Or you have basic, which is 200 photos a month, and that's $5 a month. Or if you want, you can do the completely free plan, which is just $100 or 100 photos a month, and it's super simple. But then again, if you have a lot of photos being transmitted to you, you're gonna wanna pay attention. The best part now with SPYPOINT is we purchase a plan, we'll get our cameras out like this month still, and then we just pay for the months that we use the trail cam. Come end of December, you know, because we want to see what bucks survive bow season and the gun deer season, we'll keep them out till the end of December, maybe the first part of January, but then what we do is we take the cameras down and then we cancel our subscription. We don't have to keep spending 15 bucks a month. You pay as you go and you pay for what you need. It's that simple and it's that awesome. What we love about this is, again, the price point for this is right now on sale, $89.99. Other not on sale, it's $119. A cellular camera for under $150.
Yep. And the twin pack for that one, the regular sale price point, is $179.99. So $180 to get two of these.
Well, there you go. We're excited. We're going to get these out this week already. We want to get out onto our public land that we hunt. I want to get it out on the private land that I bow hunt. And so we hope all of you are excited for the upcoming fall. I mean, we are in the dog days of summer, but I'm starting to get the itch. I'm getting the itch, and we hope you're getting your food plots in. Hope you're getting your cameras out. And you know what? If you're getting some pictures of some nice bucks, put them in the comments below. We'd love to see what you're seeing on your cameras as well. And you know what? It's just a great time of the year to get out and to see the bucks in velvet and to see just what's on your property as well. So if you liked this video, if you learned something new about this video, we would love for you to like this video. And if you haven't,
subscribe
right down here.
Make sure you comment. Again, drop your pictures of your bucks and your cameras and all that kind of stuff. Or just tell us if you got a SPYPOINT or another camera that you might be using.
Yeah, absolutely. We're here to help you, and we have no idea really what we're talking about. We just use these, and we've done a lot of research on YouTube as well. So thanks so much for joining us. And again, if you liked it or if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it. So cool. Good talk.
See you out there.
Oh man, I need a beer quick before we get this thing going. Let's go with the bush latte. Oh, there we go.